Listen, my plate was so beautiful before I crushed it. And I'm still not done. Sweet potato, sausage, eggs, avocado. Delish. I went to the gym with the intention to just walk. But once I started walking, I was like, you know what? I'm here. Let's lift some heavy weights. And I did it. I can't talk and eat. How close my dreams are to me. I realized that the thing that was stopping me from getting to my goals, my dreams, whatever, is my mindset. And honestly, it's taken a lot of pressure off. For years, I definitely blamed the outside world for why I was not successful in my life. And I thought back to when I was younger. When I was young, I was known, like, in my family as being the lucky one. I would always just like win things. I would get whatever I wanted. Things would just like come to me easily. So I've been reflecting on that a lot. And I was like, what was going on at that time in my life that things would just come to me so easily? Let's get a little bit of light in here. And I think it was my mindset. Like, when I look back, it was when I was pretty involved in the church. I mean, I was young, but I would run my own Bible studies. And I was going to church pretty regularly. And I don't have any church hurt. So like, I don't go to church now, but it's not for any reason other than like, I don't have that strong connection to going to church the way that I did. But anyways, so I think when I was around that time when I was always called lucky and I got whatever I wanted, I had a lot of faith. I had a lot of faith that people were good. I had a lot of faith that everything would work out. I specifically remember when it came to money, I always had faith that money would come because we didn't have a lot of money growing up. But I tried not to attach myself to money in that way. I remember I lost $80 once when I was out with my friends. And I was like, well, it is what it is. I'll find it. It'll come back. It'll come back. And it did. I think it was like the next week. I found exactly $80 on the ground at a different bar. And I just thought that was so funny because I had so much faith that it would come back, and it did. And I don't know when that stopped, but the point is, it gives me some peace of mind knowing that all that is stopping me is my mindset. And if I can change that, I can do anything. I picked up some flower seeds today from Dollarama. This came to like $5. So I'm really excited. I never really planted. My mom does most of the planting, but I want to create some beauty in my yard this year. So I'm excited to get started on these. There's so many dates I have to remember. So I think I'm gonna get a calendar. I'm gonna get myself a big calendar. I'm such a visual person that every time I try to get a calendar, like, book, what is it called? Those yearly book calendars. I don't know. Is that what they're called? I feel like I'm blanking right now. Anyways, every time I get those, they end up empty by the end of the year. And I think it's because, for me, out of sight, out of mind. And like in my job right now, I need to look at the camera. Sorry. In my job right now, it's so helpful to have, we look at our calendars every single morning and it's just there, it's up. I can't avoid it. So it's just like a habit to go to work and look at my calendar, and I'm like, why don't I recreate my work environment at home in a way that works for me? So, oh, my eyebrows are gone. So I'm going to get a giant, like one of those giant hanging calendars that you see in schools, and I'm gonna put that in my bedroom because I'm gonna put a lot of personal stuff on there too. And I'm gonna keep track of my little flower seeds when I need to start planting them. And I'm gonna keep track of my bills because I want to get better at like keeping track of my bills. And what else am I gonna use it for? That's mainly it. Bills, anything, projects. I'm gonna get so organized this year that this time next year, I'm going to look at myself and be like, good job. You did it. I already forgot that I had to end this video somehow. So I'm gonna end it with my plans for tomorrow, which is going on my artist date. I started this the Artist Way. I started this 3 weeks ago. Currently on week 1. So tomorrow I have a day off from work. We are going to, I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking, right here. So we are going to, we as in me, I'm gonna take you with me, all one of you. And I'm going to go to a gallery. I live in a pretty small town, so there's not many options for things I can do. I have a few ideas of like what my next few artist dates are gonna look like. But for now, there's a gallery that opened, I think, the beginning of last month. And yeah, I'm excited to go. I really want to look at myself, but I have to look at the camera. But anyways, yes, I'm excited to go to see what it's about. I'm going in completely blind. I have a feeling it's going to be an Indigenous artist because it usually is, which is great. Like, love that. But yeah, we'll see. It should be fun. And I hope you guys enjoy. I have to go lay in bed, cuddle up. I just finished eating some yummy sticky toffee cake, and I'm just like, I'm ready to be in bed. Good night.